Sup, beautiful losers? I'm going to be creating Bedwars on Roblox. Currently, there's two huge Bedwars game on Roblox, Roblox Bedwars and Roblox Skywars. Well, the most important thing on the Bedwars game is obviously the building system, so that's exactly what we're gonna start off with. As you guys can tell by the videos here, the building systems for these two games are exactly the same, so we're gonna do something similar, if not a little better. Okay, before we even begin on the building system, we're gonna need some blocks, and I just so happen to have some blocks. Let me press paste, and boom, take a look at all these blocks. I hired a modeler like a few months ago, and we made this. In the two games I showed you, their game uses wool as their default placement item. Even in the Minecraft Bedwars game, they use wool as their default. But for our game, I might consider removing this and just use clay block instead for the default blocks. Let me know if you guys think that's a good idea or not. And don't worry, okay, I paid for these blocks. However, these blocks did bring a few issues. The builders had a difficult time building with these blocks because if you try to scale it, it will look like that. And that is pretty ugly. We don't want that for our game, right? This took a while to figure out, but we did end up fixing it. By going to material servers, we go to material variant, and then we paste in the ID. And take a look at that, we fixed it. Oh, wait, hold on. Boom, boom, we fixed it. Now, if you try to scale it, it will look exactly like that. That's exactly what we want. So boom, we have that out of the way. Now for the actual building system though. Our programmer cooked it up and it looks pretty good. Let me show you how it looks like. You basically build. That's basically it. It's exactly the same as the other Bedwars games. You can build however you want, obviously. You have to keep in mind there's no sound effects yet. There's no visual effects yet. There's no animations yet. So that's why it looks a little weird. But we have the building system fully ready, as you can tell. And don't worry guys, we have a top tier development team. I'm not sure if you guys know what Anime Defenders is, but I'm actually really close friends with the owner of the game, and most of our devs gets approved by their devs, so that means our devs are amazing. Okay, we're gonna make the best game out there. Okay, maybe not. But yo, how are you gonna make your game stand out? Because as we all know, every single Bedwars game on Minecraft and Roblox are exactly the same. And I already have everything planned out. Take a look at this list. These are all the fruits we're gonna have in our game. And each fruit will give you a different ability. For example, if you get the barrier fruit in our game, you can have barrier shields and you can buy barrier blocks from the item shop. And let's say if you get a better fruit, like a mythic fruit, you can use your power to literally break a whole bed defense. And you can also evolve it. And evolving your fruit will be a whole different concept. I can't wait to show you guys when that is done. But for now, I want to show you guys our sword system. So in this game, the sword system is basically swinging your sword. You click, you swing your sword. And it's kind of ugly. No offense, it's kind of ugly. And in this game, the sword system is exactly the same. You swing your sword with one hand only. And I guess you just can't click as fast. But for our game, this will be the sword system. Also, ignore the sword, okay? That's just a single sword skin. You could get other sword skins, but this is just one of the skins. Don't worry, it's called wooden sword for now, but don't worry about that, okay? Basically, if you swing your sword, it will look like that. Swing, swing. You can double swing. And you can also spam. If you spam, it will look like that. But if you click slowly, it will look like this. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's gonna be our sword animation. Currently, this sword does not do any damage yet. The scripter is still working on that, but I'll give you guys an update as soon as I can. Now for our buildings. Remember how I said the builders had an issue with the blocks? I'll show you why. So a few months back, one of our builders made this map. This is basically the player's base, obviously. The item shop is there. The upgrade shop is there. Don't worry, okay? They're pretty ugly. We're gonna get them changed because, yeah, they're pretty ugly. And then if you go to Middle Island, this is where you get the emeralds. This is the Middle Island. But there's one huge issue with this map. You want to know what it is? Well, let me show you real quick. Well, the issue is each block is an individual block. None of them are connected together. And well, why exactly is this bad? Here, let me show you, okay? Let me press play real quick. And look at the insane lag. Do you see how slow I jumped? Do you see this insane lag? I'm still lagging. Like, it's been like 10 seconds, I'm still lagging. Okay, now the lag stopped. But we could easily fix that with our newfound blocks system. Okay, for example, you see this bridge over here? Let me grab this, copy real quick. And now let me paste it in a new place. As you guys can see, it's over here. And well, each block is itself, right? So I made an exact same version where each block is not itself. Where all I have to do is just drag it, just like that. And you want to know the difference? This was our old one, which each block was separated. And boom, this is our new one. There's so much less triangles. You guys probably think I'm crazy and I'm talking about random stuff, but less triangles equal better gameplay and better performance. We're gonna have to remake every single one of our maps for people to not lag. Remember how this guy's the item shop guy and this guy's the upgrade shop guy? Well, you see how ugly they are, right? Look at the clove. The clove is ugly. Everything is ugly. So we're gonna have them changed. We got these two done recently. I'm probably gonna make this guy the shop guy and this guy the upgrade shop guy. Tell me what you guys think. I think think they look a lot better than the other one. It's really ugly. Look at their clothes. It's so much more detailed. We might actually change the item shop guy to this guy for the item shop guy instead of this guy. Also, we don't have the face done yet. Do not worry about the face, okay? We'll get that done later. Maybe you guys can help me decide as well. One last thing. You know how in this game you could press this button and then there's a little VFX that plays and then it will also say teleporting back home? You basically teleport back to base, right? Other big games such as League of Legends also have a system like this. And we're gonna do something similar, but not exactly like this game's. Okay, so our VFX artist made this thing, okay? So you see this little portal over here? Basically, if you press the home button, this little portal will appear. It will take 5 seconds to appear, okay? Fully. Let it load real quick. And then boom, once it appears, you only have 3 seconds to go in. If you don't go in, it will close and you can't go back home. That's how we're gonna do our home system. We're probably gonna allow it to where your teammate can go in, but the enemies cannot go in, if that makes sense. If you want to keep up with the progress of this game, I'll link the Discord server below. But I am making a Bedwars game on Roblox. Episode 2. So previously, I showed you guys that we completed our building system. It's basically like this. Remember, we still don't have sound effects and animations yet, so this is still the building system. I also showed you guys our sword system. It's basically swing and click, swing and click. The last time I was recording this, our sword does not do any damage yet. However, the scripter made the sword do damage now. So if I click on this guy, boom, dead. You, boom, dead. You, boom, dead. Okay, first of all, we don't have knockback yet. And second of all, we don't have damage indicator yet. Or VFX. So we have to work on that very, very soon. In this game, when you hit someone, a little white particle effect will pop up. Look, let me hit him one time. You guys see that particle effect? And in this game, there is basically no hitting effect. So, yeah, that's stupid. But you see this dummy over here? Our VFX artist actually cooked something up. So when you actually hit a player, this will happen. Boom. That is the hitting effect. So if you spam hit, it will look like that. And I think that looks pretty cool.
The next day.
Guess what? Knockback, done. VFX imported, done. So now it looks like this. Now every time you hit them, this is gonna be VFX and knockback. So if you spam, it will look like that. Boom, 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 boom. You see? That's how it looks like now. So our PvP system is almost done. We still don't have the damage indicator yet, but we do need to add that soon. In this game, PvP is kind of weird. Well, I mean, you can attack someone that's in front of you, just like that, right? But if you turn around and you put your mouse on someone else, you can also attack. Now, for this game, apparently you can still hit someone if you're not facing them. And when you normally hit them, it also works. Wait, you can't hit them? You can't hit them normally if your mouse is not on them. Okay, that's stupid. That's actually stupid. I feel like when you're facing someone, you should be able to hit them directly. But for our game, you're gonna have to look at them in order to hit them. Do you guys think we should make it where you could actually hit from behind, or is that just stupid? I feel like the only logical answer is to only hit in front. Because like, or else it wouldn't make sense at all. But let me know what you guys think, okay? Because both of the big Bedwars game on Roblox does that thing. Okay, guys, we made the hitbox a little bigger, so now you can hit them from like over here. I think that's good enough. But we do have one small issue. Look, you guys can see there's 3 dummies over here, right? Right now, you can hit all 3 of them at the same time. Do you guys think we should keep that in the game, or we're gonna change it back to 1 enemy only? Hitting 3 at the same time is insane. Unless, should we do that in the game? Maybe it's skill based or luck based. Maybe you could clutch it when we do it if we could do that. Nah, I don't know. What do you guys think though? Okay, guys, the scripter made it. You can only attack 1 guy at a time now. So yeah, you can only attack 1 of them at a time. So if I attack this guy, what? Why is it attacking that guy? Okay, so it's bugged. It's attacking that guy. I'm closer to this guy. It should be attacking this guy, dude. What's going on? Okay, while we wait for the scripter to fix that, damage indicator. So for this game, when you hit someone, a number shows up. You see? When you hit them, 20 shows up and it disappears, fades away. You see how that works? And in this game, it's basically a number with a broken heart emoji. I think the broken heart is way too extra. We don't need that. Okay, the scripter fixed it. Now you can only hit 1 guy at a time, the guy closest to you. So if this guy's far, look, so if I attack this guy, yeah, attack this guy. Now he's further away, so I think it should attack this guy now. Yeah. Okay, so it does do that. All right, that's perfect. That's exactly what we want.
2 seconds later.
Alright, don't worry about all the dead people on the floor. These gamers just finished the damage indicator. Let's see how it looks like. That's how it looks like. That's pretty good, I guess. If we could keep it like that, I think that's perfect. Damage indicator is done. If you guys have noticed, we also have a normal bow over here. If I click on it, you guys are gonna laugh. Like, okay, so right now it's really, really bugged right now. The other programmer is currently working on this, and yeah, we're gonna get this fixed, because what the heck is this? Do you see this? Oh yeah, also about the bow model. We're actually not gonna use a bow. This is what we're actually gonna use instead. You guys see this thing over here? Boom, right here. I have it on my hand right now. It's a freaking slingshot. We're gonna use this instead of a bow. It's gonna do the exact same thing as a bow, but I think this looks a lot better than a bow. We're gonna use a slingshot. Also, I'll show you guys a lot more later. This is our arrow stuff. This is our pearl. You can teleport to wherever you want. I'll show you guys that later, okay? It's gonna be really, really cool. And this chest, look how cool that looks. You guys know what that is for, but you don't need to see anything else. These are all of our blocks. Yeah, you should. I'm not gonna show you guys anything else. Okay, do you guys remember this portal? If If not, well, basically, when you press the home button, a portal will spawn. And look, you see it's there, right? It will only be there for 3 seconds, and boom, now it's gone. It will take 5 seconds to spawn in, and 3 seconds for you to go in. If you go in, you go back home. If you don't go in, you miss it. We have decided that with the portal, your teammate can also enter it, but your enemies cannot. Because our other choice was only you can enter it, not even teammate can enter it. But I think we're gonna allow teammates to enter it as well. So in this game, they have this thing called Teleportation. You basically throw it and you teleport over there. In Minecraft Bedwars, it's called Ender Pearls. And in this game, it's this thing over here. It doesn't even have a name, but when you throw it, you basically teleport over there. But for our game, it's gonna be this thing over here. Do you see how beautiful that is? Well, yeah, that's how it looks like. That's the motto, and there's VFX around it. When you throw it, there will also be a trap. And then when you land, when you throw the pearl and you land, that will happen, okay? It's not gonna be called a Telepearl. It's not gonna be called the Ender Pearl. We're gonna call it the Magic Pearl. Does that make sense? Does that sound a little too weird? I hope not. But yeah, we're gonna call it that. There's actually still a lot more things I want to show you guys, but you guys will see them in a future video. For now, if you want to be updated on this game and see more progress, you should join the Discord server. I'll put it in the comment section and description below. And when the game is playable, we will give some of you guys early access and even some of you guys tester roles. Previously, I've shown you guys our building system, our sword system, and our knockback system, which, yeah, basically does that, right? We also have damage indicator. I don't know where they are right now. Like, numbers are supposed to show up.
2 seconds later.
Okay, it should be fixed now. Yep, the damage indicator is showing now. I've also showed you that instead of bow, we're gonna be using slingshot, and instead of Telepearl / Ender Pearl, we're gonna be calling this the Magic Pearl, and it does the exact same thing. Okay, now there is a lot of new stuff that I want to show you this video. Number 1, fall damage. So if you build up like this and you fall down, there's no fall damage, right? But if you get to a certain limit, like this, I think there's fall damage here. Yeah, boom. Okay, and now if I jump from here, I did 26 fall damage. Yeah, fall damage basically works now. Yeah. All right, what's next? The animations. So the only animations we have right now is the sword animation. When you swing your sword, the animation pops up. But when you build, there's no animation, and that looks really, really bad, right? There's no walking animation. There's no running animation. Well, there is a default Roblox walking and running animation, but we don't want that. So I hired a animator a few days ago, and he actually made our walking animation, running animation, idle animation, placing animation, throwing animation. So if you take a look over here, you see these 2 character models, right? These are actually both of our animators. So this is the idle animation. It will look like that. If you stop moving, that's how it's gonna look like. There's our walking animation. I think that's pretty good. There's our running animation. I think that's also pretty good. And our jumping animation just like that, and our falling animation. Boom, done, right? And now let's get to this guy. This is our placing animation. It has to look like that. I know it looks a little weird, but it's only the hand moving. The other body part is not moving for a reason, because you'll see later, okay? This is gonna be the breaking animation. Once again, the same thing. The other body part aren't moving for a reason. And then this will be the throwing animation. For example, if you throw snowballs, if you throw small stuff. And this will be the heavy throw animation. If you throw like a Telepearl or a fireball. And talking about fireballs, okay, so in this game they have this thing called fireball. Obviously, you throw it and it explodes. You throw it and it can explode blocks as well, and it also burns blocks, which is whatever. And in this game they have this goofy looking thing, but if you throw it, boom, it literally makes a hoe. Wait, what happened? Oh yeah, look, see, there's the hoe. I don't know why it lagged a little bit, but yeah. But in our game, it's gonna look like this. You see how beautiful this thing is? It's gonna have like wind coming out to it and everything like that. And then when you throw it, you see that fire thing following it? Yeah, we're gonna have that as well. And then once you actually hit something, this VFX will play over here. Let me show you guys real quick, okay? So explode, and when you throw it, boom, explodes. That's gonna be the explosion effect. And yeah, that's our fireball for you guys. Okay, we put the idle animation in. The walking animation is glitch. We can't really put that in yet. And the running animation is also glitch. So right now, this is no animations at all. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but we have a braking system now. That's how it looks like. Every time you tap this, a small VFX will play. You see that VFX? Obviously, we don't have the braking animation yet. Well, we do, but it's not in yet. You know what I mean? Okay, guys, the animation is finally in, and I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so that's the walking animation. This is the running animation. You got jumping animation. All right, I think this looks pretty good. If you want to sprint in this game, you gotta hold shift, right? And if you want to sprint in this game, you also have to hold shift. The second you stop holding shift, you just can't sprint anymore. But for our game, all you have to do is click the shift button once, and you can sprint forever. You don't have to hold it. Do you think we should keep it like that, or do you think we should make a hold to sprint? So let me know what you guys think for this, okay? Right now, our programmer is currently trying to put the animation in for placing and breaking, so I'll get back to you as soon as that is in. Okay, guys, first of all, running animation is a little too fast. We have to make it slower because this is the walking, right? Running has to be a little slower. That's way too fast. The building animation looks so goofy right now. Wait, do you think we should keep it? Look how fast running is, bro. I can't even keep up. Running is way too fast. Gotta slow it down a little bit. And then the braking animation is like this. I mean, the braking animation is okay, I guess. It's just these two animations are the hardest. They're the hardest to make look good. Like, it's so hard to make them look good, you know what I mean? But I think all the other animation looks perfect. Guys, I also hired a sound effect artist to make some some of the placing and breaking sound effects. So look, if you want to place a block down, it will sound like this. You know what I mean? And breaking it will sound like this. I think that's pretty good. You know how in this game you got the void? If you fall down, you basically die and it's game over for you. You can respawn or don't respawn, I don't know. And obviously, same with this game. If you fall off the map, you die. Yep, and you gotta wait for it to respawn. But in our game, we're not gonna have the void, okay? We're gonna have this thing called water. If you go in it, you take damage. Look, see, you're taking damage, and you gotta jump out to not take any damage at all. Also, in the water, you can't spam jump. There's like a cooldown of like 2 seconds before jumping again, or else you will not take damage, you know what I mean? Also, don't worry about it. We don't have the swimming animation yet. We're getting the swimming animations and the floating animation finished real quick, and then, yeah. You know how normally you can take fall damage, right? Like this. Boom, 15 fall damage right there. But if you land in the water, there will be no fall damage at all. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's cool, right? Maybe, I don't know. This is just a little quick sneak peek of what we have in store. Instead of kits like all the other games, we're gonna have fruits. You can eat the fruit and gain special abilities. You know what I mean? I will show you guys more in the next episode or in a future episode. Past few episodes, you guys have seen our building system. You guys have seen our sword system, our knockback system, and even our breaking system, right? Oh yeah, this pickaxe is so stupid. Ignore it, okay? It's not real. And as promised, last episode I gave you guys a little sneak peek of our first kits, aka first fruits, whatever you want to call it. And it is right over here. Okay, listen, it's not gonna be called the kilo fruit. It's gonna be called the weight fruit for our game. I'm gonna make this really quick, okay? Because I made a full version on my main channel. But the models, I got like 7 different modelers. One of them scammed me. One of them was bad. One of them was, I don't know. But we went through all these models. I finally chose this one. This is what I showed you guys last time, right? We have the umbrella model, we got the kilo model, this is the umbrella flying VFX, and this is the rocket VFX or the fire VFX when they're coming down. I'll show you guys that more later, okay? And then our animations, let me show you guys real quick before I show you everything. So this is the umbrella animation while you're floating up, you know what I mean? This is the rolling down animation, and this is the slam animation. And when you put them all together, what do you have? You have the kilo fruit. So the first move, Z or F or whatever, you can set your keybind, okay? I don't care. That's gonna allow you to float, right? It will only let you float for 4 seconds before it disappears, and then if you don't do anything about it, you take fall damage. If you don't do anything about it, boom, you take fall damage, just like that. Look, I'm so low already. And then we're gonna allow it to where you could buy a potion in the item shop only if you have this fruit, and instead of holding it for 4 seconds, you can hold it for like 6 seconds or 7 seconds, so you can hold it for way longer. And that's gonna be important soon. I'll tell you why. Anyways, the only move that does damage is this move right here. Boom, that's the move that does damage, right? Boom, boom. There's no cooldown right now. Obviously, we have to add cooldown. But look, it does splash damage. It can attack everything. You see how it attacks everything there? Yeah. But if you fly up, right, and then go down just like this, boom, it does a lot more damage. The higher you are, the more damage it does. So let me just build all the way up real quick, just like this, and then let me actually float a little more. And then look, you see those nerds down there? Die, stupid. Well, I only killed one of them. I missed. That was a terrible miss. When I used that move, I took no fall damage. That's gonna be the whole point of this kit, okay? Or the fruits. I don't know why I'm saying kits. I remember last episode I said there was no swimming animation and floating animation. Well, we still don't have it yet. But the animator did complete them, and let me show you real quick. So I got this dummy over here, and let me show you the animations real quick. So this is gonna be the idle animation. Well, not really idle animation. Let's say you're in the water, right, and you're not moving. That's what it's gonna look like. You're gonna be floating. And this is the swimming animation when you're actually moving in the water. Wait, was it this one? Yeah, I don't know. Which one looks better? Wait, does swim look better or does swim 2 look better? They look the exact same to me, dude. Or am I blind or something? I don't know, dude. Oh yeah, another update, guys. We're also currently working with our slingshot. It's not done yet, obviously, but this is how it looks like so far. It's not done yet, okay? I know it looks really scuffed right now. Nothing is done yet. We still have to work on this. It's so scuffed. It's so scuffed right now. I think it's because it's way too low down. Like, my mouse is all the way up there and this line is all the way down here. In this game, look, my mouse is right next to the line. You see how my mouse is right next to the line, dude? But yeah, we have to fix it. In our game, our mouse is like 500 million miles away from that line. Yeah, no one's gonna use a slingshot if it's like this, dude. No one's gonna freaking use it. We gotta get that fixed. And in this game, it's kind of weird because the mouse is also like 500 meters away. This game is actually a lot closer too. I mean, the mouse is still a little far away, but it's actually better. This game is a little better, you know what I mean? Way too far away, if you know what I mean. Did I just shoot myself? What the heck? I can shoot myself? Well, yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. Oh yeah, guys, for the waypoint, there's something we gotta fix. Look, if I press the X move, right? Do you see what's wrong with this? I mean, yeah, the VFX plays. If you said because of the red box, well, you are wrong. What's actually wrong is that, look, boom. Do you still not see what's wrong? Look at me stomping, okay? The VFX plays and then my leg stomps. That's not correct timing. My leg's supposed to stomp first and then the VFX plays. So I don't know why it does that. Wait, he said he fixed it already? It is already fixed. Oh my god, it got fixed that quickly. Okay, that's perfect. Wait, I have a really good idea. Let me tell him to remove the red box because that's getting annoying. And then I'm gonna do a little sneak peek. I just posted this video a minute ago and we're already at 38 reactions. Basically, I just showed the kilo fruit. We fixed it. Yeah. Oh yeah, there is one more thing I want to show you guys, okay? Before I call it a day. Because the slingshot is not fixed yet. We probably have to wait until the next episode and then you guys will probably see a fixed version. But take a look at this. Our artist is actually making our thumbnail right now. It's currently being made. It's not done yet, obviously, but I can't wait to see the final product. Basically, that's gonna be the bed, and that's gonna be one of his moves. You know, taking the bed defense and everything like that. Oh my gosh, I can't wait until this is done. That's what I wanted to show you guys. Okay, I was gonna end the video like literally right now, but I'm recording again because my sound effect artist actually just DM'd me and he finished the kilo sound effects. You guys want to hear it? You guys want to hear it? All right, I'll show you guys. So take a look at this. Okay, so obviously the umbrella move, you have to equip the umbrella. It will sound like that, and then the flying effect. It will just be like that, and then the slant, and then the fire fall. You know how when you fall, fire effect. That's pretty good. And then slam hit, and that's gonna be the hit. All right, I think that is actually perfect. Hopefully we can get the slingshot done by the next episode, and hopefully we can have the swimming animations and the floating animation in by the next episode too. I am making a Bedwars game on Roblox, episode 5, I think. So now if you play, oh wait, I'm glitched. What's going on right now? Why am I glitched? Now if you place a block, there's actually sound effects. So listen. You hear it? That's gonna be the placing sound effect, and we also have a breaking sound effect. It's gonna sound like this. Once again, ignore the pickaxe. I know it's ugly. We also added the swimming animations in. I know yesterday we didn't have the swimming animation yet, but guess what? Oh yeah, if you guys still didn't know, if you swim in the water, you take damage because we're gonna have the water instead of the void. I explained that in the previous video. But yeah, that's the swimming animation. Okay, I'm dead. And obviously, we also have the floating animation. Let me go in the water real quick. Boom, there we go. That's the floating animation. If you don't move at all, that's gonna happen, right? Alright, I'm gonna die again. Let me get out of here first. Our programmer is currently working on the sky limits, so while we wait on that, let me show you something else we have. So you know how in this game, this is how the hotbar looks like? That's the health, and that's the ability, and to go back home. And then this is your inventory system, right? And in this game, this is the hotbar, and that's the health. And when you press E, that's the inventory, right? Well, it is time to show you our inventory. Okay, take a look at this. This is how it's gonna look like, okay? We hired a very high quality UI artist to make this. But yeah, we're gonna have your armor here, that's the inventory. You can scroll down, scroll up, it doesn't matter what you do. And this is the hotbar, that's the health. Look at the health bar, that looks really good. Ability, and the home button. And for our home button, if you guys haven't seen episode 1 or 2, it's basically a portal. You go in the portal. You don't have to actually AFK and wait. Blah blah blah. You guys can watch that video if you want to. I'm not gonna explain that again. Okay, you see how this one has no outline? And you see how this one has the gray outline? I said, yo, hey guys, which one looks better? Without outline, with outline? I don't like the style. And 372 of you guys chose with the outline. So that's why it looks like this. And I think this looks really good. Okay, so it also looks like the scripter finished the sky limit. And let's see how it looks like. I told him to make it red. Yo, that actually looks really good. Okay, the sky limit for our game. Okay, I actually really like that. That works 100%. Okay, guys, to be honest, that was some terrible acting. The sky limit was already in the game. I just wanted to show you guys it a bit later. Okay, so for this game, there is a sky limit, but then you just can't build anymore. That's it. No more building. It doesn't even show that you're in the sky limit. And for this game, once you reach the sky limit, you just can't build anymore. Like, it's gonna be an invisible block, if that makes sense. But to be honest, I still feel like our sky limit looks the best, though.
A few minutes later.
My programmer said he finished suffocation, so now you can suffocate yourself. Let's see if that even works, okay? What's going on right now? How am I breaking over my clay block? Yeah, ignore that. Let me redo that real quick. What just happened? Oh yeah, I know a lot of you guys are asking about, yo, why is the block like halfway on the ground? Don't worry about that, okay? We don't have the map yet, so you don't have to worry about that. Right now, let's just test out suffocation if it even works. So in order to suffocate myself, I have to do this. There we go. Okay, it works. That is perfect. Oh yeah, there's also one more thing I want to show you, okay? So, we also put in the sound effect for our fruits, aka our kits, or whatever you want to call it. So, our first kit ever is called the Kilo Kits. Kilo Fruits. Okay, it's not even going to be called any of that. The sound effects for this fruit is officially in. So, boom, this is the first sound effect. And this is sound effect. You guys can hear it, right? Sounds pretty good, bro. I'm not going to lie. Take a look at that. Okay, I just got an update from my UI artist, and he made this for the item shop, and I think that looks really good. Okay, wait. Oh yeah, yesterday I also asked you guys which one looks better for ice fruits, 1 or 2, and 400 400 people chose 2. I guess people just like the blue one better. I also want to give a quick shout out to all the boosters. In the first episode ever, I've shown you guys that these will be all the fruits we're gonna have, right? There's some of you saying, oh, why is something not from One Piece in your game? Well, that's because we're not just doing One Piece fruit. This is not from One Piece. This is not from One Piece. You guys can pause the video to read this if you want, but yeah, not everything is One Piece, okay? This is the only and current fruit we have. We have to work on the other fruit soon. Oh yeah, let's get back to the UI real quick. So in this game, they put it over here. How many iron, how many diamond, how many emeralds you have. But for us, I guess we're gonna put it over here. You're gonna be able to see the model as well. And in this game, they put it over here, which that's weird, bro. I don't like that. But we're just gonna keep what we have right now. All right, it's been a few hours, and take a look at this. We got this in the game already. Okay, and all the text should be changed to icons, obviously, but I guess it works now. Right now, if you press E, that happens, but if you press this button, nothing happens. Everything still needs to be worked on, but I'm really liking our progress so far, you know what I mean? And I have officially decided that this guy will be the item shop guy, right? You guys know who this is. I just can't say his name. And this guy will be the upgrade shop guy. Don't worry about his face yet. We don't have his face yet, but we're gonna get that made very, very soon. I can't say his name, but you guys know who he is, and if you could read, well, there you go. You can read. Okay, so you guys know how I've been recording in Roblox Studio this whole time, like this whole screen. This is not the actual Roblox app, but now we have this little platform over here. You guys want to know what it does? Boom. This right here is on Roblox. Obviously we don't have the thumbnail yet. You guys saw the thumbnail yesterday, right? Oh yeah, I also got an update from the thumbnail artist. Let me show you real quick. Yesterday I showed you guys this, right? He wasn't done yet, or she wasn't done yet, I don't know. And today we got a little bit of updates. This is how it looks like now. Looks really good so far. He's working on the other layer. I don't know how this works, but I'm just gonna let him or her cook, so we'll wait for that. Anyways, I'm in the actual Roblox game now. I'm not in the Roblox Studio anymore, and if I go here, I believe I get teleported soon. Yep, I'm getting teleported right now. There we go. Now we get teleported into the game, and yep, this is the actual game. Can I still use the fruit? Is it glitchy? Yeah, I can still use everything. See? Look at that. Let's go. So you know what this means? Once we get a little more of the gameplay finished, we're gonna start getting testers and early access people. So let's do a quick little recap, shall we? Building system, check. Breaking system, check. Sword system, check. Knockback system and the damage indicator, check. And our fruit/kit, check. It basically works, just like this. Obviously, we are still missing a lot of gameplay stuff, but the main core mechanic of gameplay is almost done. What is one of the most important things in a Bedwars game, such as Roblox Bedwars, Roblox Skywars, and Minecraft Bedwars? Well, the resources. Iron, diamond, emerald, yeah, whatever you want to call it. So for this game, the iron, diamond, and emerald looks like this. And for this game, their main currency is this thing over here. I am pretty confused about. Well, not really. It makes sense. And well, for Minecraft Bedwars, they use this iron, this diamond, and this emerald, which we have nothing to do with. Anyways, let me go into my game real quick. So basically, I hired a modeler to make our iron, diamond, and emerald. And you want to see how it looks like? Well, I believe it's better than 2 of the 3 games, or maybe all 3 games. Let me know what you guys think about it though, because my opinion does not matter on this. This is our iron. Yep, the iron ore, the main currency for the iron, and I think that looks pretty good, okay? And this is our emerald. Look at the texture. Look at the details of the texturing. This modeler did a good job. And this is the diamond. So yeah, this is all 3 of them. Iron, emerald, and diamond. Yep, that's gonna be our 3 main currencies. We might change iron a little bit though. We're not sure if we want to keep this iron. It's not laggy at all. I promise you, all 3 of these models won't lag your game at all. But we might just change this to make it look like, to make it more smoother. Or do you guys think we should just keep it like this? I have no idea. Okay, let's get one more thing out of the way first, okay? I've seen so many messages and DMs and people commenting just saying, yo, Kev, you should add blocking and parrying. Listen, okay? I have a plan for that, but not in the Bedwars game mode, okay? The name of our game is called Fruit Wars, right? Bedwars would just be one of the game modes. I'll let you guys know more about the blocking and parrying after we finish the Bedwars game mode, okay? So just stay tuned and chill. Wait for that, okay? Anyways, next system or next whatever. First of all, ignore my avatar. And as of right now, the inventory system kind of works, it kind of doesn't work. You see I'm holding my clay block, right? If I press Q, boom, it's gone. But it doesn't actually drop to the floor. Yeah, that still needs to be worked on, but this will be the first thing we complete, hopefully, soon. Okay, you guys know about the kilo fruit sound effect, right? So wait, let me put my sound all the way up real quick. Wait, it's already all the way up, what the heck? Okay, anyways, it doesn't matter. So this was our original sound effect, right? For kilo fruits. That's the sound effect. That's what it makes. But we got a new sound effect artist, which is this sound effect over here. Let me know what you guys think about this one. Yeah, that's basically it. I asked you guys which one is better, option 1 or option 2. Everyone chose option 1, but I think option 2 sounds really, really good too. I want you guys to tell me what you think though. Do you guys think the new sound effect is better, or should I just keep the old one? Oh yeah, back to this. Okay, remember how I said I was gonna get a flat version, right? Well, I did get a flat version, and it's right over here. But I don't know which one to use. They both look good though. It might fit the theme a little more, right? But let me know what you guys think. 1 or 2 for the iron. Okay, as you guys all know, our only fruit slash kit right now is the kilo fruit, or the kilo kit, right? We're gonna start working on our next fruits. So the fruit we have finished is the weight fruit, aka the kilo fruit. The next fruit we're gonna work on is the float fruit. We're actually gonna start from the top to bottom, but ignore barrier for now, okay? Float fruit will actually be a common fruit, so it'll be a little easier to get. This is all it does, okay? Allows you to hover for 8 seconds. That's basically it. It's not really a good fruit, but it's still useful, you know? Like if you want to get away from a fight, you just go ahead and float for 8 seconds. You could get away from a fight. It's useful, but common, if that makes sense. First, this is how the VFX will look like. Like, just pretend you're floating, okay? Just pretend you're floating. I don't have the animation yet, but we are working on that now. So, as soon as I get the animation, I'll get back to you guys.
2 seconds later.
Okay, guys, the animator just finished the animation. Let me drag it in. So, this is how the floating animation will look like. Just imagine you using the move, and you just float away, just like that. Do you guys think for this fruit we should let the player float up like that, or do you think we should let the player hover like this? Like you can hover forward and backward, but you can't go up or down, or a little bit of both? What do you guys think? Let me know. And this over here is how the float fruit looks like. You guys saw how the kilo fruit looked like, right? The kilo fruit looked like that. This will be the float fruit. Like that little white thing on the bottom is basically the cloud. We're also gonna add some VFX over it, so yeah, let me actually get to that real quick. All right, while we wait for the VFX, I just want to thank you guys. I just want to let you know that we finally got our own vanity link. So basically, if you want to, you can join the Discord server by just typing up discord.gg/fruitwars. Just a few days ago, we were at like 500 members, and now we're already at 2,300 members, which is pretty insane. Discord.gg/fruitwars if you want to see sneak peeks, answer polls, and when the game is ready, maybe even get tested row. A quick shout out to everyone boosting again. Okay, so right now, I don't have the fruit VFX just yet. I'll show you guys later, but I do want to show you guys something else, right? So you guys remember the TNT and the fireball, right? Basically, when the TNT explodes, it makes that VFX. If the fireball hits you, it explodes, makes that VFX. But do you guys think that we should allow TNT and fireball's explosion to burn people? Like maybe just for 1 or 2 seconds. Look, we do have a quick little burning VFX, but to be honest, I don't think burning should last that long. Maybe if there's like a flame fruit or a magma fruit or any fire related fruit, then you could burn for like 3 or 4 seconds. But for these small stuff, I think 1 to 2 seconds is far more than enough. You see how this is the normal running animation, right? Let's say I build blocks, it wouldn't affect the running animation. But if I hold up my slingshot and I start shooting, that's how the running animation looks like. Bro, that's so bad. Okay, guys, so in this game, the bow, obviously, if you shoot it, it hits them, right? But for this game, the hitbox is also a little weird. Because look, if I don't hit them, like if I hit this place, right? It also hits them. Like if I hit this place, it will also hit them. So the hitbox for this game is kind of, you know, yeah. And in this game, the hitbox is exactly the same. There is like a bigger hitbox. You can hit them even though you're not aiming at them. I think every game does that. Yeah, oh, he died, whoops. But yeah, every game does that. I think for us, we're gonna do something a little similar. Because look, I could just shoot through it. I could shoot through this guy. But for now, I'm gonna end the video here. Our programmer will lock in tomorrow, so we will get a lot more updates. So yeah, see you guys in the next one.